I'm a straight-A student, A+ if I can get them. I play in a band, the clarinet in my school's band, that is, the only time I go to any sports games, and I don't go to parties. But my one great dream is to be a world-class chemist. I couldn't be happier. But would you believe for one night, it all changed? I rebelled against my father, almost got my friends kidnapped, and had a run-in with the police. It was probably the best night of my life. It all started with Millie Cancun, my one vice, the biggest pop star sensation in the world. Sure, some other singers might sing about their relationship traumas or death or whatever moody stuff, but Millie was all about living young, wild, and free. My polar opposite. I'm not alone in my Millie mania. Lots of girls my age are, including my three besties, Sue, Evelyn, and Jamie. Wouldn't you know it, Millie was going on tour and having shows in New York. Typical. All the cool stuff happens there. Between the four of us and our various extracurricular activities, the only night all four of us could possibly go was Sunday night, to which my dad said,
"No, it's a school night. Plus, her music seems a little inappropriate for your age, does it not?"
What does he know? I can't get too mad at my dad, though. It's just me and him. Mom isn't in the picture anymore. I should have told him how much it would mean to me, but I backed down. My friend's luck was no different, though their parents were a little less strict.
My parents said I could go, but they don't want to drive me there.
Same. We could take the bus.
That would take like 3 hours, and plus be sketchy as heck.
Something stirred in me. I don't know what came over me. We could take my dad's car.
Word?
He'd drive us there? I thought you said you couldn't go.
Well, what if he never finds out? I could drive us there. I've got my learner's permit.
Are you for real?
Was I for real? Already the gears in my head were turning as it spurred up this plan. I'd take his car, drive to the concert, buy our tickets, have the best night of our lives, drive home, and my dad would be none the wiser. In his eyes, I would still be the good rule-following daughter he asked for. Yeah, we can all meet at my house and I can go from there.
Whoa, when did you get so cool all of a sudden?
Yeah, I was cool. This was my chance. My plan was foolproof. I started laying the groundwork, making a subtle suggestion to my dad. I think we should have spaghetti night on Sunday.
Okay.
The seed had been planted, and on Sunday, fruit had come to bear. For you see, dear viewer, pasta will always knock my dad out. When he was done, he was fast asleep in his recliner. I finished the job by laying down a weighted blanket on top of him. Good thing, too, because he definitely would have been woken up by the sound of Jamie banging on the door.
Yo, Gabby, you in there?
Shh! I'm sneaking out, remember? I'll be right there. I just gotta grab but the keys to Dad's car weren't there. I checked in his room, not there. A tense realization hit me. They were still in his pocket. As discreetly and non-suspiciously as possible, I reached into his pocket to pull them out, lest he wake up and was wondering what I was doing. After much careful fidgeting, I got them. I wanted to get out of there, but I had one more thing I needed to do. The final pièce de résistance. In my room, I set up a fake version of me made from pillows and sat her by my desk. Should my dad check on me, he would believe to see his dutiful daughter studying for her math test, not realizing I had already studied in between band practice. Evil genius. I snuck out, we got in the car, and we were off. I wasn't exactly a car expert. Better me to do it than any of my friends. Didn't want to scratch up my dad's car. If you were to ask me at that moment, I'd have said it had gone perfectly. We were driving down the road, pre-gaming our jam session, singing along to Millie Cancun, but then we started slowing down. The car started making funny noises, and then...
What happened?
We stopped.
I can see that, but why?
We had broken down in the middle of the road. Luckily, we were in the middle of nowhere, so it's not like we were causing a traffic jam or anything. On the other hand, we were in the middle of nowhere. We couldn't exactly walk there, and we couldn't get a tow truck. Time and money were limited. We only brought money to buy tickets, and phone service was limited. Some people passed by, but no one would stop. Please, help